Here's why you need to start a digital marketing agency now if you're looking to start an online business and make money and even start a new career. So my name is Jordan, and in this video I just wanted to have a little talk with you guys, my subscribers. And if you are new to this channel and looking for a way to think of some type of online business to start, maybe a new career, a change in direction, I kind of just want to share with you my experiences in starting up my digital marketing agency and what it's done for me and what I plan on doing going forward into the future, right? So if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, then do so and turn on the notification bell if you want to learn more about starting, scaling your agency. I've pretty much documented my journey from the beginning and grew it from, started from scratch at zero and grew it to multiple six figures all from my bedroom here. I didn't have any experience or anything like that, so I wanted to share with you because a lot of people have shown interest in starting an agency but have a bunch of questions, doubts, and all these things. So I just kind of want to hop on video and share with you, what my thoughts are and the direction, and if you should start, whether you should start or not, and what the possibilities that you can get from a digital marketing agency. So I'm going to start a little bit from the beginning here. I got into digital. I honestly didn't choose digital marketing. It was kind of like digital marketing chose me. So at the time I had just graduated from college. I got a kinesiology degree. I didn't know anything about marketing. I didn't know anything. I didn't have a business background, a sales background, or anything like that. But after graduating from college, I decided that I didn't want to become a doctor anymore, and it was more of my parents' dream, and I kind of just did it for them. But at heart, I was always, I wanted to start up my own business, right? I wanted to do my own thing. I wanted to start something up that, just to be called a business owner, be a CEO and be this cool, rich guy, right? So I was always trying to figure out, I always wanted to be a business owner. So I tried a bunch of different things before I started digital marketing. I'm not going to go through all the details, but I did try a lot of the mainstream stuff, right? So drop shipping, I did the Forex, I looked into Amazon FBA. I've done just a bunch of different things before I got into digital marketing. So how I got into it, how I got started was a buddy of mine. His little brother actually had purchased a Tai Lopez, I'm going to name drop, Tai Lopez SMMA course, right? This was the very first version. It just came out. This was like a new term to everybody at the time, right? He created the term SMMA, which stands for Social Media Marketing Agency, right? And at the time, I was kind of chasing that next shiny object. I didn't know what SMA stood for. I didn't know what it meant. But my buddy asked me, hey, we got this course. We paid $1,000 for it. Do you want to, go through it together, And I was like, sure, free course. I'm always willing to learn more things. So I jumped in. I went through the entire course. I learned it. After I learned it, I put it to the side because I was chasing after other things and stuff like that. But then, I started hearing more stories about this digital marketing, this SMA. I saw, these kids, right? These early 20-year-olds, 18-year-olds, 16-year-olds, and it was just a wave of people, talking about SMA, Facebook marketing, and all this other stuff. They're making, six figures, work from anywhere. These things were all talking to me, right? Because this is exactly what I wanted, right? I wanted the financial, the time, and location freedom. I wanted to be able to work from anywhere, not have a cap on how much I'm making, and ultimately have the time to do things that I want to do, right? Because during these times, right, I was about my mid-20s. I was about 24 years old or whatnot, and I was working at a 9-to-5 job. I didn't really like it. I had a manager always overlooking my shoulder, telling me what to do, and we were never on the same page. It was a very frustrating time for me because I didn't enjoy what I was doing, right? For those of you that are enjoying what you're doing, your job or your career, whatever it is, that's amazing. That's great. Keep at it. These are for, and you can still build a digital marketing agency on the side and still generate extra income. But if you're if you're someone that's looking to start something new, try it out, or even looking into this, but you don't know whether you should or not, then here's my story, right? So At the time, I was working the 9 to 5. I hated clocking in and out every single time, every single day, right? That was one of the things. Just having to be somewhere at a specific time, every single day. Stuck in traffic, right? I'm here in California, so traffic is gas is pretty pricey. Traffic kind of sucks, and things like that. So while I was working my 9 to 5, I dabbled into this. I went back to the social media marketing agency and tried to build that up, try to get my new clients, right? And mind you, I didn't have any knowledge. I don't know anything about Facebook ads, Google ads, landing pages, sales calls, and things like that. So I literally started from scratch, right? And how I actually got my first client, it's really fun, a funny story, right? So I joined Facebook groups, right? That's what the course told me to do. And by the way, the course, real quick rating on Tai Lopez's SMMA course. Now, I was the first wave of people, so it might have been updated and it's a lot better now. But when I first started, basically what Tai Lopez did was he kind of brought on, other mentors and teachers to hop on his course and teach it. And he was kind of just like the face of the program that made the sales, right? But the problem with having so many different mentors is that not everybody's on the same page, and there's not a clear path, right? It's not like step by step by step, right? There's different teachers teaching multiple different methods and stuff like that, but it was never like, it just wasn't as clear to me. So that's why I put it to the side as well, is because I didn't feel confident to start that business at the time. But I continued to watch videos on YouTube, right? There's a couple people on at the time that seemed to be doing pretty well with it. So I just followed them, listened to their advice, and just kept on practicing whatever they were teaching, and really try to better my skills at fulfilling the service, right? This was before I knew how to outsource, how to find media buyers to help me deliver services. So I pretty much did everything on my own, the first about a year, right? Because I actually grew my agency from scratch, 0 to 6 figures within our first year for sure. But within about 6 to 8 months, that's when we were at like that 6-figure mark, 6-figure agency, right? Which was amazing. So, a lot of people are still asking like, is it too saturated? Should I get started? And I just want to let you guys know that this industry is a huge billion-dollar industry, billions, right? I forget how much it's worth now, but it's going to continue to grow because more people, products, services are all going online on the internet, so they need your help, right? There's a ton of businesses out there that need your help, so that's not even a question, right? But I want to share with you how I got started, or how I got my first client. So I joined a couple Facebook groups, and every single day these people inside these Facebook groups were like, I'm making 20 to 50 cold calls every single day. I landed a couple meetings, I landed a couple clients from cold calling. So I was like, all right, well, I guess I gotta start cold calling to get my first client for my business, right? Because at the time I was just getting started, and mind you, I hate cold calling. I didn't know I hated cold calling until I started cold calling. So I would start by making 5 cold calls, and honestly, I didn't want to continue after those 5s, because if you've never done cold calling before and you don't have any experience and things like that, rejections kind of take down your morale and your energy, right? It takes a lot of energy to make these phone calls, and they're like, no, not interested, and things like that, or some people might get really upset that you cold called them. But either way, I made these cold calls, got a lot of rejection, so I hated cold calling. Didn't work for me at the time. I probably should have made more cold calls to see more and probably, hopefully, better results. But I didn't continue down that road anymore. And so what actually happened was I went to my gym one day, my local gym, and I see a little booth set up in the front, right? It was like a chiropractic booth, and he was giving out free like alignment tests or something like that. So I was like, hey, you know what? He's out here, so he might need some marketing, right? So I took down their number. I called them the next morning, and it was a doctor that actually picked up, and I offered my services. I was like, hey, I'm willing to do a free trial. I'm a new digital marketer trying to grow my portfolio, so I'm willing to do this for free in exchange for a testimonial. The doctor agreed. We set up a meeting, and I gave him this free trial. It was like a 1 or 2 week free trial, I forget, and it got him pretty good leads. a decent amount of leads. It was something more leads than whatever he was doing before. So he actually decided to bring me on, right? And the crazy part was I paid for his ads, right? And so when I actually went to go to this meeting, I actually didn't even get to meet with the doctor. I only met with his like front office secretary or something like that. And I was like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna give you a free trial, and I'll even pay for your ads, so you don't gotta worry about anything. You know, just give me the shot, right? So I was so desperate to get the ball rolling. That's what I did. Now I don't recommend that you pay for people's ads just to save you a whole lot of money. But the doctor was kind enough to pay me back for what I had spent on his ads and hired me, right? So that was my very first client. It was a chiropractor. And I ran Facebook ads for him. At the time, I didn't know what ad fatigue was, so I ran the same ad for the whole month, and obviously the results got worse every single week, and he decided not to keep me on, right? So that was kind of like my first hurdle of learning, you know, how to better my skill set. Since then, I've done Google Ads and done all that. That's got amazing results and stuff like that. But just to let you guys know, that was kind of like a little part of my journey to how I got to where I am today. Now, you know, we built the agency to multiple six figures. About 2.5 years into my agency now. And I just want to share, this is the best thing that I could have started, right? This is the best business that I could have ever started. If I was to start all over again, this would be the same business I would start up. And if anybody asked me what type of business they should start up, I would say a digital marketing agency. And the reason for that is because you don't need any experience to get started, just like myself, right? Yeah, sure, I didn't produce the best results when I first started, but now that I know, I can outsource my work to someone that knows what they're doing. And even if I didn't want to do that, Facebook, Google, and these other platforms that you can run online paid ads for, they actually provide you a free course blueprint for you to go through and learn exactly how to run ads on their platform. So you can easily go through this course, learn it right for free, and then just start offering it to your local businesses, right? However you want to do outreach to them, right? You can email them, call them, walk in, a referral, a friend or a family. And the cool thing is that you literally can start this business with $0. Like literally, you don't need any money to start this business, right? You don't need any inventory. You don't need it to ship it to Amazon warehouse to do FBA. You don't need to get products to ship here. You don't need, you know, money up front to invest in the stock market or the forex market, into signals and things like that. You don't need money to invest in real estate, right? And real estate is like later down the road, obviously, but like this is the easiest, literally the easiest business that you can start today, now that we are in a digital internet, you know, era, right, where everything is transitioning to online internet stuff. We're not technically like the first wave, but we're still very early in the wave of, you know, social media marketing, online paid ads. Well, not online paid ads has been around for a while, but you know, just in general, Instagram, Facebook, like all this is new, right? And so most business owners who are older, they know what this is. They know what social media is. They know how important it is, but they don't know how to capitalize on it, right? They don't know how to really get the most out of it, right? And so I don't really focus on Facebook and Instagram ads and stuff like that. I did do that before, which is great. You know, you can still get started. And the cool thing about this is that, you know, there's a lot, like digital marketing is kind of like the umbrella, right? And there's a whole lot of things you can do under that umbrella, such as social media stuff, right? Management. You can manage people's Facebook, Instagrams, whatever. You can run ads on their Facebook, Instagram, whatever. You can do lead generation, which is what I do, where I run Google ads to generate, you know, phone calls, customers for my clients. You can do website design, landing page designs, funnel building. There's a whole lot that you can do, and all of this doesn't require any type of certification, any type of degree. Doesn't require, you know, money up front, products or anything like that. You can literally start today, right? And you can learn for free. There's a whole bunch of YouTube videos on YouTube, on Google, whatever. You can look it up and literally learn, get started, learn and apply, right? And so my channel, we do all that. I have a bunch of videos sharing, you know, content, tips, strategies, systems that I've used, and documenting my journey on continuing to document my journey into how I'm still growing my agency today. You can see me hop on these live sales calls and stuff, right? And so since I've grown my agency to multiple six figures, people have reached out to me saying, "Hey Jordan, I see what you're doing. You know, how do you do that? You know, I want to learn whatever you got going on. I want to learn that." So I even launched my own education program. So now I'm not only am I helping business owners grow their business through my systems, I'm now also helping students, and I have students all around the world who's enrolled into my mentorship program, learning how to start their own digital marketing agency, how to get clients to pay you, you know, $1,000 to $2,000 every single month. And you can see all the student testimonials in my one of the links below on my mentorship page link there. You can see all my testimony videos, their screenshots of, you know, money coming into their Stripe accounts and things like that. And that's really exciting to me because I'm now helping people, right? Other people like myself, people who are trying to start a new career, start an online business, people who were, you know, pretty much I was once in their shoe when I first started out, you know, grow their own business. And it's really exciting. And you know, that's what I've been doing with the whole education program side. I've even started doing one-on-one coaching programs where I'm, you know, literally hopping on a call with you, you know, every single week and walking you through, helping you build systems, build your business from scratch to, you know, wherever you want it to be. So right now I'm hopping on calls, helping students build out their systems so that they can have an agency that, you know, runs itself pretty much, right? Automation is where it's at. And that's another cool thing about digital marketing agency is that you can automate your entire agency with VAs, with systems, tools and stuff like that to have your agency kind of just run on its own. And that's what I kind of do now. Now I really just focus on the growth of the agency, just figuring out how to improve the systems, how to implement more systems to, you know, to grow bigger, I guess. But as far as like the agency side, it's pretty much all automated. My clients are all taken care of. We're getting amazing results for everybody inside the agency. So that's really cool. And just knowing that you're going to get paid every single month for that, right? So super awesome. So what I got from, you know, digital marketing, running my agency pretty much, started from scratch, no knowledge, very little to no money up front, no products inventory. Just got to learn the skill, which you can outsource, get a client, which, you know, you would go out and find one yourself or get a referral, family friend, whatever it takes, get a local business to, you know, to give you a shot, or, you know, just hire you on and you can handle whatever it is that you offer. And that's all you really need, right? And then you need systems in place to pretty much automate that and continue to grow. So what I got out of all of this is time, location, and financial freedom, right? Obviously, I'm here in California. Things are a lot more pricey. But if I was in another state, I would probably look into getting my own home and things like that. But I'm not in a rush in any of that. I actually plan on getting into real estate investing and stuff like that, which would be awesome. And so obviously, guys, like, digital marketing wasn't something I woke up and was like, hey, I'm gonna be the best at that, you know, that is my passion or whatever. But digital marketing has been a vehicle for me that has opened up more doors, right? If it wasn't for digital marketing, obviously I wouldn't have those three freedom pillars, and then I wouldn't be able to have an impact on literally people from around the world. I wouldn't have an education program. I wouldn't have this YouTube channel, you know, getting the opportunity to speak to you guys and sharing things that I know, and, you know, sharing my mistakes and experiences to pretty much help you do your own thing. So this has really been a vehicle for me. It's opened up, you know, more travels. I'm going to be traveling soon as soon as things in the world open up a little bit more. I did do a little traveling before, but things are getting better, so I'm going to start traveling. I'm actually going to a trip end of this month, beginning of next month. So if you want to see that, stay tuned, subscribe to the channel to see all my future travels. More doors as far as, you know, now I even have an opportunity to start investing in real estate, right? I wouldn't have that luxury if it wasn't for this vehicle that I've built, right? So, you know, you don't have to be like, digital marketing is my passion, I'm gonna be the best, the expert, a guru at it, or whatever it is. But you can simply use this as a vehicle to open up more doors for you down the line for whatever it is that you want to do, right? It might be another business that you want to start up, a passion you want to start up, whatever it is. You know, this is a great vehicle for anybody who's looking to get started, you know, with an online business, generate this type of income. You know, you can generate anywhere from 6, 7 to even some people have 8 figures, agencies and things like that. So it's a very lucrative business model, and I love it. This is, you know, what I would recommend to anybody if they ask me what type of business they should start. This is definitely one of those business models that you should look into if it is, you know, if you're trying to achieve that, right? So that's my experience. Those are my thoughts on digital marketing, running a digital marketing agency, starting a digital marketing agency. If you have any questions about, you know, this whole business model whatsoever, leave that in the comment section below. I always get back to everybody. I always try to reply. And if you want to learn more about, you know, starting up your own agency, scaling it, obviously you have my whole mentorship program side. That's not something you have to enroll in. You can get a ton of free content from just my YouTube channel alone. But if you are someone that's serious, that wants to really just kind of get the exact systems and stuff like that, you know, obviously you can enroll in the mentorship program. But I have a free webinar training that links in the description below. It teaches you all of my systems, my 3 main systems that I use that pretty much scaled my agency from 0 to 6 figures, so that you can just skip that learning curve and skip the figuring out process, right? Because I was once on that journey trying to figure out, you know, what systems work, what should I do, and things like that. So if you want to learn that, I have the links in the description for you to learn my 3 systems. Obviously you're gonna click on the link. It's gonna take you to an opt-in page. You can enter your name and email address so that I can send you an instant link to that free training video. If for those of you that, you know, already know you want to do this, maybe you're already an agency owner and you want to scale, you want to start getting clients, you want to start implementing, you know, systems for your agency to automate things, keep clients coming in, get the selling part down, you know, the fulfillment, anything on that side. Obviously I have my mentorship, you can enroll in that. I got the course, I have the one-on-one coaching program. You can reach out to me via, you know, my Instagram, my Facebook page. All the links are going to be in the description below. So hopefully this video was able to shine some light on this topic, and you kind of have, you know, you can see, you know, what the possibilities are with this business model. Because if I was to do it all over again, this is the exact thing I would do, and I enjoy it. You know, and I'm going to continue to build this vehicle, and hopefully it's going to open more doors, and I'm going to be able to do more things that, you know, that whatever it is that I want to do in life, right? So hopefully, like I said, this video is helpful. If you enjoyed it whatsoever, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.